Don't laugh. I know I'm about to quote Sex and the City. But Samantha Jones says in an episode of Sex and the City, the test of a good relationship is, are you like this? Or are you like this? And honestly, that's plain and simple. If you're wondering if you should leave a relationship, and you need to ask yourself, am I smiling or am I frowning more? If someone is hurting you, abusing you, upsetting you, making you feel unpretty, unhappy, why are you in that relationship? Really, what is holding you to that relationship? Because I have asked myself that in my life. I have said, what is the reason that I am trying to keep this relationship alive? Is it because this person is the best person in the world? Is it because I'm smiling all the time? Is it because he makes me so happy and does so much for me? If the answer to all those questions is no, and the reasons that you're holding on to the relationship is because I'm scared of losing memories, because I'm scared of what other people will think, because we post so much on social media of how much we love each other, and I'm scared that other people are gonna laugh that this relationship's over. I'm embarrassed to tell my family and friends that I want to be alone for a while. I'm scared of being alone. I'm scared that I'll never find somebody that's going to love me as much as this dodo head. If those are the reasons that you're not leaving this person, those are not good reasons. It's never too late to get out of a relationship. Just remember that. If you are unhappy, it is never too late to leave. Welcome back to my channel, you guys, or welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie Franchini, and today, since it's close to Valentine's Day, I am doing a real talk video about relationships, love, and loss. And this is not just for women, you guys, this is for men as well. Particularly, I'm going to be focusing on breakups and my tips on how to get over a breakup. This is kind of a long video, you guys, but it's a serious topic, and it's things that people go through. And one thing that I really want to do on my YouTube channel is help people. I don't want to just be a makeup guru. I really want to tell people my life experiences so that I can help people in the world. I love everyone and I want everyone to feel happiness inside. And so if I could do my part by sharing my experiences to spread some love, I want to do that. My disclaimer for my Real Talk video is just that I am no expert by any means on the topic. I do not deem myself an expert, but I am a real girl with real experiences, keeping it real with you guys. And if this could help anyone out there who is suffering from heartbreak or even going through a thought process of should I break up with someone, then maybe this video is for you, and I hope you keep watching. I'm going to start by talking a little bit about breakups. I have been in many tiny relationships where you're just trying a person out and, having fun, going on dates, things like that. But I have been in 3 major relationships in my life. One was my high school boyfriend that I was with from when I was 17 till I was 21. Those are extremely crucial years where you share very big memories, you rebel together, you're wild together, and we shared a lot of memories together. So losing him was one of the most painful experiences of my life. It was hurtful. I didn't expect to get broken up with. I was in La La Land and thought that I would be with that person for the rest of my life, but that person had other plans. We're actually really cool right now and good to this day, but it was painful when it happened and a very hard thing to go through. And I just want to let you guys know that the person that you think you're going to be with for the rest of your life doesn't necessarily have to be. You will find someone else and you will be happy and love again. I did, and it will happen to you as well. My second serious relationship was kind of right after that, maybe a year or so of just dating some people, and then I met this person, and it was actually an abusive relationship. He was very verbally abusive, and so I just want to also make this video to say that if you are in a relationship where someone is hitting you, verbally abusing you, calling you names, making you feel unhappy in any way, that is not the way you are supposed to feel in a relationship. I stayed in that relationship much too long. I was in that relationship for 3 years because I was very confused at what love should really be. And like I said, I think I was still hurting a little bit from my previous relationship and thought, well, this guy has his stuff together. He has a house. He is, sometimes nice. And, really that is not what you want love to be. The person should be treating you like gold. Honestly, if they love you, they're going to treat you like gold the way you treat them. If you're not being treated the way you treat them, that's when you know you have got to get out of that situation. Violence is never okay. I did grow up in a family that tended to fight a lot, and what I learned from that is that at the time in the relationship I thought, well, this is kind of normal, people fight. But I feel like there's a difference between fighting and arguments. I think when someone is verbally abusive and aggressive, that can be really scary and dangerous. But little disagreements are okay. Verbally abusive and violent is never okay, and you should get out immediately. If you or anyone you know is in a relationship that is violent or scary, please get help or leave immediately. I'll link below the video that helped me to really realize that I was in a situation that was not going to be good for me. And I will link that below for you guys so that maybe it can help you too. No matter how many times my mom or my friends, because I'm very close with my parents, I'm very close with my friends, no matter how many times they told me to leave that person, I still was in denial and saying all his good qualities, and I really needed to get it through my head once and for all. I was like, I'm not going to be able to live like this, especially because I did absolutely nothing for this outbreak to happen. But even if you did something small for an outbreak of anger to happen, get out, because someone that loves you will not be treating you like that. My third relationship was my most recent love. I was with him for a year, and we just realized that we really weren't as compatible as we thought we were. And we stayed friends, and I care about him very much, and it's plain and simple. We just weren't similar people, and that's totally okay. And some love stories don't end with happily ever after, they end with a breakup, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't love in the relationship. And so now, yes, I am a single girl, and I thought that sharing these breakup tips with you guys could really help someone else, and I hope it does. I'm not saying these would work for everybody. They really might not. Everyone has a different way of coping and dealing with pain and stress, but these are the ways that have helped me when I have gone through really tough times with relationships in my life. And I'm just going to share my little step-by-step ideas for you guys of ways to help you to start feeling better. Letting you guys know that you are not alone. Everybody goes through these things, and it's life's growing pains, and it's totally okay, and you're going to be fine. So step number 1 for getting over a breakup for me would be, after whatever happened and you guys said your goodbyes, I suggest that you write down a letter. It can be addressed to the person, and it's optional if you want to give it to them or not. But in this letter, it's just basically your closure. This is more so for you than it is for them. But if you really love that person and you shared a lot with them, it's also nice for them to receive so that they know exactly what happened and they have that closure as well. In the letter, I would just basically say, hey, I want you to know that after all these years or however months or however long you've been dating, it depends, I really loved you, I cared about you, and I'll always have love for you. It's just letting the person know that you wish them all good intentions. Basically tell them, I wish you the best. This relationship just wasn't working for me for whatever reason that is for you. It could be anything. You can even list what your deal breakers were so the person's not lost in the abyss of what the reason was that you guys broke up. And it's also a way for you to really know exactly why you broke up, because sometimes we tend to forget, like, what is this even happening for? I'm so in so much pain that I don't even remember why we broke up. But if you write down a letter, you'll remember, exactly why you broke up. It'll be closure for you, it'll be closure for them. And just them knowing that you love them and wish them the best is a good feeling for that person, and also a really good feeling for you. Like I said, you do not have to give them this letter. This could just strictly be for your closure, but I have given the letter in the past, and I think it really helped both people to move on. Number 2 is basically just avoiding contact with the person. This one can be really, really hard, and for me, there have even been times that I haven't done this in the past, depending on how long the relationship was and the person. But this is crucial for getting over a breakup, because we are addicted to the person. Yes, the spirituality of it is love, but the science of it is addiction. We are totally addicted to the person that we've been dating. We're addicted to their smell. We're addicted to their touch. We're addicted to having them next to us. And then we have that void, cold turkey in our life. And it can be really hard to deal with, because you're so used to having that person around, and that connection is completely cut off and gone. I find that the best way to get over the person is to cut it off and not talk to them with that back and forth banter that sometimes you tend to do when you break up. How I find the best way to do it is you can send them a text or give them a call. You don't have to say any more than just, I'm in pain and I need to not talk to you right now. I hope you can understand. You really don't have to say more than that. The person will get the point that you're in that much pain that you need to not talk to them. Not calling any of the guys out. Some guys get their heart broken too, but I noticed that, women, we're a little more emotionally attached, and we are drawn by our emotions. And when a guy keeps texting us, we get that little glimmer of hope inside that maybe, something can still be in the relationship. And if that person goes out the next day and sleeps with someone else, or, just doesn't call you for a month after that last phone call you guys had, you're going to really feel that mourning and that detachment. Like I said, being in a relationship, you are addicted to that person. Our brains do not want us to feel pain. The human body does not want you to feel pain. And when you're in a breakup, you're in an excruciating amount of pain. I've been there before, fetal position on the bed, crying. Your mind doesn't want you to feel that way. And so when you get that little fix of that person just sending you a text message, it makes you feel good in that 1 second. But then the next day, when you don't get that call and you don't get that text, you feel 10 million times worse. So it's better to just be upfront with the person and say, I can't talk to you right now, I'm in pain, and just cold turkey cut it off for a little while. Plus, that person won't even get the chance to feel the loss of you. Not that you want your significant other to feel pain as well, but if you answer their every beck and call, they're going to feel like you're still there, and they're never going to feel that loss of, wow, I just let a really good person leave my life and now I regret it. They'll never feel that. And if you guys are actually meant to be, talking to them won't make them feel like they missed you. The next step is to actually mourn the relationship. I'm a very emotional person, very sensitive, and very in touch with my emotions and spirituality. And so when I end a relationship, I'm usually in a significant amount of pain, because it's a loss of that person in my life, a loss of those memories, and the fact that new memories are never going to be made. And for me, sometimes that is a really hard thing to think about. They say the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. That is one of the jokes that go along with breakups, but I actually completely disagree with that. I feel like you're left feeling so much worse the next day, and you're just going to really compare that person to the new person that you filled the void with. I feel like if you're in a lot of pain, then it's going to take a while to get over that person. And however long it takes for you to feel good, if you were in a relationship that was only a few months long, it might only take you a week to get over the person. If you're in a relationship that was years long, it's going to take you a while. And it's totally okay to mourn that loss and not date anybody until you feel like you're ready. And by mourning that loss, I mean legit cry it out. I have music that I put on when I want to cry, and I have music that I put on in my life when I want to jam. And sometimes you really need to just go there and feel your pain and let it out, because that's a part of healing, is to feel that pain and know that you're hurting. Unless you find somebody that really comes in your life and is like, I'm going to be there for you, catch you when you fall, and they're just this amazing person, then don't pass up a good opportunity. But from my experience, I usually have to mourn the loss of the person that just left my life before I start dating again. What's not okay is to cry and dwell on the fact that that person was a good person, or there are reasons that you break up, and if that person broke up with you, then they don't know how good of a person you are, and they don't really deserve you. And if you broke up with that person, I'm sure you had some really good reason to do that. So be confident in your decision, but cry it out, because it is a loss and it's totally okay to cry. And the next step, which I think go hand in hand with the grieving process, is to write down a list of everything that person has ever done to you that you didn't like. This sounds like it might be a grudgeful thing, but I'm not saying to hold a grudge at all. I'm saying to completely forgive this person, but since you did send them on your way, or they sent you on your way, there had to be things in this relationship that were total deal breakers, or total painful situations that really hurt you. The reason I say to write a list of these things is because when you're in your moment of utmost pain, which could be right when it happens, or it could be a month or 2 months from when it happens, when you're in that moment of, oh my God, what did I do? Or what the hell happened? Why am I in so much pain? It must be because this person was the best person in the world. It must be because he was my soulmate, or she was my soulmate. No, that person left you, or you left them. That person was not your soulmate. That person and you were not meant to be together. There was a reason you guys broke up, but your brain does not want you to accept the fact that you're in pain. It doesn't want you in pain. Your brain wants you in your utmost pleasant point. So what your brain's going to do is make you forget all the bad things that ever happened. It's going to make you forget all the bad memories and only remember the good stuff. You're going to remember the holding hands, the dancing in the kitchen, the singing in each other's ear. You're going to remember all that good stuff, and you're going to forget all the bad things that person did to you, because you're in that much pain that you just want to not be in pain. So to write down a list of all the things that happened, you can go back, you can look at that list, and you can say, this. These were all reasons that we broke up, and it is okay that we're not together, and I should not be with this person. My mind is playing tricks on me. The list does not go to anyone else. It's just for you to know and to remember what happened, so that you don't make the same mistake twice. The next step, guys, would be to get over it. Now, let's stop playing the sad music. Stop crying. We are going to put on our friggin' jams. We are going to listen to pretty much anything by Beyonce. To the left, we're going to listen to Ariana Grande. We're going to be saying thank you next. We're going to put on some Jason Derulo and ride solo. We are going to listen to any song. I Will Survive. Let's not forget I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. All the songs that empower us, that make us feel amazing. Turn the sad stuff off. Make a playlist. Blast it in your car until you believe it. Anything by Lady Gaga telling you you're beautiful. Whatever you have to do to make yourself feel strong again, empowered again, beautiful again, you need to get your confidence back up. And there's no way to feel happier than to dance, to sing, put on songs that make you happy, and really be authentic you again. Start to feel strong again. one of my favorite breakup songs, and it's corny to say, but Ace of Base, I Saw the Sign. The words, if you actually listen to the lyrics in that song, it's amazing. It's literally telling you you have a new life. You could hardly recognize yourself. The person that was in your life was no good for you. I said, that's enough. And I finally saw the sign and feel friggin' amazing. So play those jams and start to feel better. Then that leads to getting back out there, going and having fun, seeing your friends again, remembering all the great times you had single. Go to the club, go take a cooking class, go to the gym again, ride in your car to the beach with the music blasting, the wind in your hair. Have fun again. Remember all the hobbies and things you like to do before you had the time to do it. When you're in a relationship, you make so much time for the other person, you hardly have time for all the things that you actually love. So do all the things you actually love. Get back out there and have a great time. You will realize how amazing life can be. And you can also meet a new awesome person while doing some of these things. Join a dating app if you so wish. Do whatever you want that you think at this point, when you're ready, you can go do. Be in the world and have a great time and be a strong, empowered person. Because you're awesome and there is no one else on this earth like you. You are an individual. Your differences make you amazing, make you beautiful. There's no one else like you. So go be you and share that light inside you with the world. To conclude this video, we all go through loss, we all go through pain. Everyone is dealing with something you don't even know they're dealing with. So what do they say? Be kind always. Love yourself, and know when it's right to walk away. It's okay to leave a relationship. It's okay to be single. I think there's a lot of stigma on being single. People want you to be a couple. I don't know what that is. I guess they don't want you to be alone, but why does being single mean you're alone? It could mean time with yourself. It could mean time to get your career together. It could mean making money. It could mean having fun. It doesn't have to mean being alone and being sad. You know, I'm pretty happy right now. I'm having more time with my friends. I'm spending more time with my mom, who I love. I am working on my career. I'm making YouTube videos. I am super happy right now. And I feel like the single stigma of it being a bad thing has got to get out of here, because it can be really nice and it's a good time to find yourself, who you really are, and then the love of your life is just going to walk in when you are whole. You know, you have to be whole by yourself before you can ever be whole in a relationship. You need to know how awesome you are. You need to know exactly who you are. And I'm not trying to quote Disney or anything, but recently I watched the movie Moana and I realized there are so many amazing messages in that movie about self-love and knowing who you are. And I think a lot of times we're on that path to discovering ourselves, and then we have to face our demons. And I think being single is a great time to really figure that out. Learn who you are, know who you are, have confidence in yourself, and the right person is going to walk in. So guys, I hope you got a lot out of this video. Don't think that I am bashing relationships. I love love. I love relationships. Love is the most beautiful gift as humans that we can have on this earth. Love is a beautiful thing, and I think we should all find love, and I hope everyone does. But in the meantime, while you're single, love yourself, love your friends, love your family, and love your pets, and have a wonderful time. You're going to find love again. It's not hopeless. There are a million fish in the sea, regardless of that being an old cheesy saying. It's so true. There's not just one person that's going to get you, that's going to understand you. There's a lot of people that will, because you're awesome. Please like and subscribe, you guys. If this video was helpful for you, tell me in the comment section below. I would love to hear your story or how this video helped you. I hope it can help a lot of people. Everyone have a happy Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating with yourself, your friends, whatever you're doing. Eat some chocolate, drink some wine, watch a good movie, and have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. I love you guys. I'm going to link in the description box below some of the other videos that helped me when I was going through breakup. You're all beautiful with or without makeup. Take care of yourself, our world, and each other. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.